Hey guys, Martimus Prime here. I'm not even gonna do my normal intro today. It's uh it's Wednesday, July 6th, 2022, and for a week now, I've had to sit and listen to pundits and experts talk about how the Panthers need to draft Baker Mayfield or need to get Baker Mayfield from the Cleveland Browns. And then I hear and see stories like Baker needs to avoid Carolina and Baker just needs to not go to Carolina. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the Carolina Panthers news. As you can see, I'm a little bit frustrated by all the pundits and all these so called experts who know about a team that they never ever watch, but because it's Baker Mayfield, they go ahead and they speak their mind about because it's the only thing to talk about in the NFL. Let's get it right into it as this is our Carolina Panthers news preseason week 3. So first off here, we're going to look at this tweet from Panthers Culture. It says Baker Mayfield is not elite. He may not save the Panthers in 1 year. I don't know if he's a good person or not. He may not be a great locker room guy, although I believe that's exaggerated. I choose him over Sam Darnold 10 times out of 10. Panthers should trade for him. This Twitter post, while really good and has some really good thoughts behind it, and I think is a really good way of expressing feelings, I think is the wrong take. Um, Baker is a guy with so many things going on off the field, just in general, that we're just going to sit here and just glaze past the fact that he had one of the best defenses in the NFL. People look at him through these impaired glasses because he had one of the greatest defenses in the NFL during his year of prominence. The guy is a middle of the road quarterback at best, and the fact that people keep putting him on the pedestal is kind of ridiculous. It's like this whole thing of we're basically at this point in time, we're like, okay, do we want Sam Darnold or do we want Baker Mayfield? Both were cast-offs from not very good teams. When we got Sam Darnold, he had played for the Jets. They were 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins. We got Baker Mayfield. They were on the downswing. He wasn't doing anything for the Browns. I don't know why we get this whole idea of trading to settle. What the heck is wrong with us? Why the hell do you guys want to get a guy who's not going to come in and take us to the playoffs? I don't get it. I don't understand, Panthers fans. I do not get your logic. Baker is not the guy. Can I be frank? There is nobody we can trade for that is going to be the guy. And the experts out there who have weighed in, like Skip Bayless, like all these other people, like this guy from Fansided, who said Baker Mayfield urged to avoid the Panthers' hornet's nest in a potential trade. Let me tell you something. As a Panthers fan, I don't want Baker Mayfield. I do not. I I will be the most unhappy fan if we trade away cap space and players for a guy who will be gone from the team in less than 2 years. To everybody saying he's going to take us to the playoffs, you know what? I'm tired of going to the playoffs. I'm tired of making these playoff runs and getting to a Super Bowl and not winning. I'm no longer looking for playoffs. I'm looking for guys that are going to help us win a Super Bowl. I'm tired of settling. And if we get Baker, we are settling. I don't care what you say. That move is a settle move. That is a mid move. That is, hey, we don't know what the heck we're doing, but this is the only guy on the market, so let's just take him. It's a stupid move. It's a dumb move. Anybody who thinks it's a good move isn't trying to win a Super Bowl. That simple. And I'm very irritated when I see stuff like this that says avoid the Panthers' hornet's nest. For me, you can stay out of Carolina, please, and go play in the USFL or somewhere else, because guess what? Unless you take a pay cut or unless you decide to go ahead and not have, what's been going on with you, you're probably not going to be a starter in the NFL. Because here's the thing. As I said last week, if the guy cannot protect his own job, why are we bringing him in to do the job that he couldn't do for his own team that drafted him when they brought him in. Because guess what? Cleveland had a better defense. Cleveland had a better run game than we did at the time when they drafted Baker Mayfield. And can I tell you something? If they have a better system than we do, if they have better players in place, what the heck do you think he's going to do for our team? I think it's asinine. I think it's ridiculous. And I think, very frankly, it's stupid. This whole talk about we need to get Baker Mayfield needs to stop. Just stop. Just get over that. Move forward. Let's use what we have in place. And if we end up not winning a lot of games, guess what? Focus on the draft. Focus on getting these better players. Focus on getting these younger guys. Why this whole concept of we need to get this guy? Because, let me tell you something. He's been in the league 5 years. 5 years. Again, he's been to one playoff game where he played subpar. And I don't think that that is worth the $20 million to $30 million that we are looking to pay. So, anybody said that we need to get Baker Mayfield? Just stop. Just stop. Next up, we got some high points here. One of them being for Terrace Marshall Jr. The guy looks amazing. Looks like he's been doing really good in practice, doing really good with drills and stuff. He was injured last season, but he's got a lot of potential for the team. It seems like he's really turning heads. Seems like he's really made an effort in the offseason, and seems like he could be potentially the number 2 receiver / number 3 receiver on the team. And if we get a good receiving core, like if Marshall plays well and Robbie Anderson plays well and DJ Moore plays well, then you want to know what? We've got a pretty solid lineup for receivers. We've got a good running game. If our line stays healthy, it's a good line. And we've got great defensive linebackers and safeties. I think we really have a chance to do something really cool. But the fact is that we keep wanting to bring in other pieces that we don't need to. I think this guy was injured, and I think Sam Darnold was injured, and I think we need to give them a full season. Darnold has not had a full season in Carolina. So my biggest question is why are we trying to bring in another person when the guy we paid for initially hasn't even been a full season yet? I think we got maybe 5 games out of the guy. Come on. Give Darnold the reins for a whole season. Let's see what he can do. Come on. What's the point? What's the point of paying a guy $30 million if you're just going to pay another guy to come in and replace him another $30 million? It's wasting money. Give him a chance. Let him have these receivers. Let him be healthy, and let's see what he can do. Just a thought. So I want to say thank you to the media again. Once again, y'all end up doing the work for us to give our team motivation. Yeah, Josina Anderson yesterday talking about trading for Baker Mayfield. It's a Baker heavy episode here today, guys. When we talk about Panthers preseason, I apologize for that. But she's talking about trading Robbie Anderson to the Browns for Baker Mayfield. And well, as such a smart idea as that is, Josina, Robbie had kind of a response to that.
Got in on me. You feel me? I'm gonna show y'all that the last time y'all count me out, cause y'all know how I'm stepping, y'all know how I'm rocking. You feel me? Straight up. Ain't playing, and that's what it is. All that little, you feel me? Nonsense and all that little BS can't stop me. Won't stop me. Never did, never will. You feel me? I came in this bitch with nothing. You feel me? You feel me? And that's how I'm still rocking like I ain't got nothing. You hear me? And that's the difference. You feel me? I ain't had no handout, no red carpet, no none of that. You feel me? And that's why I'm rocking how I'm rocking. You feel me? And ain't nobody gonna stop because I'm a rocket. You hear me? I take off and that's that. You feel me?
So in conclusion, thank you, Josina, for getting a fire lit under Mr. Robert Anderson's butt. He is ready to play now. And thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm excited to see what this does for him. I think he's got a great opportunity and, to really put some people on notice. And I think this is a chance for him to really put the NFL on notice. And I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I think it's going to be a good year, regardless of all the media drama that's going on with us signing a quarterback or not signing a quarterback, one that we don't need. But yeah, guys, this was kind of like my little preseason talk. There's not a lot going on in the world of the NFL currently for the Panthers, in terms of anything really new changing. So I'm trying to provide as much as I can in terms of updates. And yeah, but I do not think that after all this is done that we need Baker Mayfield. And I think that people need to stop saying we need Baker Mayfield, because if you get it in your head that we need something, eventually you're going to want it bad enough. And then if you don't get it, you're going to be even more mad as a fan. I am of the opinion that we don't need him, and that if we get him, it's whatever. And I'm not banking on it so that I don't get like other people who are like, we need this, and then we get mad at our team. Carolina is Carolina. This is our team. We run a great defense. We play hard. We play our game. And our game does not include going and getting a Browns quarterback that, frankly, in my opinion, doesn't deserve to be a starter. But all right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Sorry for being a bit churlish today. I was a bit upset by what I've been seeing this week, and a bit passionate as a fan of my team. And when people talk crap about our team, I want to go ahead and speak my mind and let them know, hey, we're still here, and we're still going to be here, and we're still going to be kicking butt. So the opinions in this video are my own. You don't gotta agree with them, but I appreciate you sitting through the entirety of the video. Before you go, if you could do just one more thing, if you please like the video and subscribe, I would really, really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you all tomorrow. And tomorrow's my birthday.